Hi everybody, it's Shanna with Shanna Sweets. Thank you for coming by today and watching my video. I would like to show you a card that we're making in my card class this month. I wanted to show them how to make their own stained glass card out of the painted glass stamp set. There is paper that you can get that looks like stained glass. This is the graceful glass paper. It's the DSP in the and you can see that it looks kind of like stained glass. So you can get this already stamped on with different images. They're very pretty. I've got several here, but you can make your own with the stamp set. You can also cut out, if you wanted to cut out the some vellum with the dies, you can do that also. So in this video, I want to show you how to stamp and make a window. Well, essentially, we're going to do a window out of some cardstock, and I've done it in two formations, one horizontal and one vertical, with this. So we're going to start with a piece of 4, I think it's just 4x4. Yeah, 4x4 piece of vellum. And we're going to use Stays On ink because it doesn't smear. Well, I should say, you got to stamp it very carefully so that it won't smear. And so it will. Now, you got to make sure you stamp very. So I'm going to stamp in the middle of this piece. So nice firm pressure, and then lift up very gently. I'm going to set this aside for a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment also. This is this is from the Stitched, oh, I already put my case up. This is from our Stitched Framelits. It's the different stamp set. And I'm going to use the Have a Beautiful Birthday. I'm going to go ahead and use my Stays On again. So because I can't really see very well, I'm just going to line up the top of the stamp set, hopefully. It just barely fits on here, so you have to. Perfect. Now, when I did these cards, I let the vellum set for quite a, for like an hour, but I don't have that luxury. So, if you take, I'm going to move my scent. If you take your vellum piece and your heat tool, and you can just be careful and don't get it too close, and I just kind of move it so it doesn't stay on there, and give it a few passes. Now, it's very important here, you want to turn your ink side down, okay? So it needs to go down. Now, I've got markers here. I'm just going to use the Stampin' Right markers, and I'm going to take my lightest color. I'm going to take the brush end, and I'm going to color the big area. So you're coloring on the back side. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward this part, so just color in everywhere you want to be colored. Okay, no point in watching me do all this. Probably take me 3 or 4 minutes to do this. So now that that's done, we are going to take, I have a piece of DSP here. This DSP is from our Garden Impressions DSP set. And I have a piece that's here that's 1 inch wide, and I'm going to run it through this decorative ribbon border punch. So I'm going to put it in the middle, punch down, then line it up next to it. Just line it up with the piece here, punch down, and line up again, and punch down. Now take it to the other side here and line it up, punch down, come down, line it up, punch down. So that part's extra, and here's our border. So just easy peasy. Now, so I have a piece of my card base is 5.5 by 4 1/4. I mean by 5.5 by 8.5. We're going to fold at 4 1/4. This is just Whisper White. You can use the thick, or I'm using the regular. A lot of people like to use the thick one for their base. And then this is Petal Pink. It is 4 by 5 1/4, and I've just taken a circle, layering circle, and put it at the top. I'm gonna do this one up and down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my vellum circle, and I'm going to put tape on the back around my circle. Get a little tape right there, and I'm going to layer it, my inky side sticking out. Oops. And to tell you the truth, it's a little bigger than my paper. So I'm gonna have to trim it just a wee bit, because I probably could have gone a little smaller. I think I just wanted to make sure that I had enough. So you could easily go 3.5. You know, it's easy to cut it off, so I'm not too worried about it. Now I'm going to put tape on around my whole piece of paper so that I can put this on the card base. I'm going to put extra down here. I'm going to, before I put that on there, there is you know what? I want to put some glue. I had fine tip glue, which would probably be better, but I don't have any right now on me. So I'm going to just put this multi-purpose. A little glue at the top. There we go. And I will tell you that I think it was getting in my punch, because after punching, I punched a couple of them out, and I felt like even though I didn't take the sticker off the C6, I did feel like that it was still like it, because it was having to punch through that glue, that it was trying to gum up my punch. So I don't know that I would recommend you doing that, because just doing those 2 cards and having that Sizzix adhesive on there, I felt like it was trying to gum up my punch. And I really don't want my punch, you know, these punches are nice punches and I don't want them messed up. So I'm going to take this black braided ribbon, and here we go. I'm saying I have some Scotch tape here. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around the bottom. And I want it just alongside my the bottom part of my my border. So I made these up as kits, so and I didn't know whether people would want top or horizontal, so it's like I have a little extra on my piece of tape sticking out there. So I'm going to pop up my sentiment on a couple dimensionals. And then I have 3 pearls that I want to put here at the top, just to give it a little bit more accent. And I don't think I have any. I don't have any glue dots right handy with me, but I'd probably put a glue dot just to put my ribbon down a little bit. But that's it. Very simple, and that's how you make a window card, stained glass window card, using painted glass. So, if you have any questions concerning this card, please feel free to ask. Don't forget to visit my blog for my monthly blog candy at shannasweetsblog.blogspot.com. Like and share my video. I greatly appreciate it. You can find all these products at my store, shannasweets.stampinup.net, and I hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye.